Loss of Innocence by Richard North Patterson. Narrated by Julia Whelan. For Vicki Kennedy and Phyllis Siegel, and in memory of my friends Ted Kennedy and Eli Siegel. Prologue. Two Women. Martha's Vineyard, September 2011. Carla Pacelli and Whitney Dane had once loved the same man, one in his youth, the other in his final year, and had found their lives transformed. Now, 43 years after Whitney's fateful summer, they sat behind the guest house of the summer home she had inherited from her parents, gazing out at the Atlantic, Whitney pensive, Carla pregnant with her lover's child. Though the two women shared a quiet pleasure in the pristine August morning, a cloudless sky, light fitful breezes stirring the boughs of nearby oak trees, a thin sheen of silver-gray mist dissipating over white-capped aqua waters, Carla thought them an unlikely pair to share this history, or even this hour. A mere 2 years ago, Carla had been a striking presence on the screen, a lissom Italian-American brunette with a carriage that radiated grace and vitality, dark, intense eyes that seemed to look through whoever they turned on. Now she had the tempered beauty of a survivor, and the directness of her gaze was leavened by self-knowledge and a trace of sadness. Her parents were working class, and though she had trained her smoky voice to be more polished, it retained trace elements of their Mediterranean intensity. She was not lightly educated. Despite her immersion in drama, she had been an exceptional student in high school and at UCLA had a minor in psychology, at which she had excelled. But because of her appearance, the impact of which obscured all else, beauty rather than intellect was what struck others at first glance, whether in person or on the screen. Carla had been a serious actress, and her skills, which she still felt were underappreciated, had focused her inherent ability to, as one network executive had put it, pop through the lens into people's living rooms. But Carla now judged that woman an empty shell. The pressures of carrying a television series and making movies during breaks had led her to reach for the crutches of drugs and alcohol. The rabbit hole through which she had fallen, increasingly erratic behavior culminating in a sojourn at Betty Ford, had dimmed her intensity and poisoned her career. The Carla...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?